I'm having such a good time tonight, and this is clearly the biggest crowd that we've ever played for in this city. It's hard for me not to think back on the very first time that I ever played a guitar in front of people in my life. It was in 1985 in a town called San Marcos, Texas, and they had an open mic songwriter night where you could play 3 songs that you wrote. And I had only made up 3 songs, so I thought it was perfect for me. And I went down to the bar, and they had a girl in the door of the bar with a clipboard, and if you wanted to be at the open mic, you signed your name on the clipboard, and when they called you, it was your turn. And so when I signed my name, I noticed, like any of y'all would have done, I noticed the name ahead of mine, because then I thought, as soon as I hear that, that means I'm next. So this guy's name was Aaron Allen. And I'll never forget it. I'll always know that name for as long as I live, because I waited for like an hour for his name to be called. And then they called him, and he played a song. It was cool. Then he played another, and it was cool. But the 3rd song he played was a Willie Nelson song. And I thought, well, that's not fair. So I went over to the lady that had the clipboard, and I said, you told me that we were supposed to play our own song. And she said, well, yeah, that's right. And I said, well, that guy just played a Willie Nelson song. And she said, yeah, well, but that's because he wrote it. And so my first thought was, well, can you move me down further in the list so I could go later? Because this is my first 3 songs. And she said, no, you have to go up when it's your turn. So I went up there, but I was playing my songs, and the whole time all I could think about was this guy, Aaron Allen, and how he made up a song for Willie Nelson, and he probably doesn't do anything else all day except for write down his feelings and think about how grateful he is to Willie Nelson. So I thought, a young man, that sounded like a job that I would enjoy. So the whole time I'm playing, I'm thinking, I want to have that job. So when I got done, I went over to him, and I said, I would like to do what you're doing, make up songs. He said, well, you just sang some songs, didn't you? I said, yeah, but I would like to do it for a living. And he said, well, you're going to have to be better at it. That's the main thing. And I said, well, how do you do that? He said, well, nobody really knows. But I said, you got anything? He says, I'll tell you one thing. He said, if you keep your life in a situation where you can pack up everything that you own and be out of where you are inside of 15 minutes. And if you keep your life in a situation where stuff like that happens to you every once in a while, you will always be getting better at making up songs. I don't know if that's true, but I bought into it, and it's taken me a lot of discipline to keep my life as messed up as it is. This is a song that I like to sing to help me maintain that discipline. And I would like to send it out to Aaron Allen, whatever town he's 15 minutes from being out of tonight. If you know it, help me sing it. Everybody know trying to make it tough on me.